girl, and I like to be involved. I like to do a lot of things, but in addition to that comes a lot of fights. A lot of things are attached to it, especially when you're doing it for God. So I was expressing to her how I felt and everything that was happening, and she was saying, you know what, Chave, when I was, me and Mr. Scale, we were trying to have kids and couldn't have kids and whatnot. So I was like, okay, interesting. One of those nice stories, and the doctor tell us you can't have, I said, that's nice, mommy. But then she told me after that her not having kids led her to the throne of God to say, God, if you give me a child, then I'm going to give back this child to you. I say, oh, that makes sense now. So I'm mommy's fault. But it all added up because she'd made a decision to give her first. And not just give her first, but to let go and allow God to do what he wanted to do. And as I said earlier, a lot of fights came with it. So many persons may see me smile a lot. I just smile a lot. But there's a lot of fights, a whole heap of fights, and honestly, it's God's grace and provision in my life that has me even here today, standing before you guys. I was back at school, I soon done talk. I was back at school, UTech, and because of COVID, we were in single occupancy now. I didn't have a roommate, and technically I was on the floor by myself. And I sat there one Sunday night, and mommy never sent no money yet. Typically, she sends it regularly, but that week, she never get the chance to send it. And it kind of slipped with mine. So I was there like, no, I don't want to really ask mommy for the money now, because Shavana go UTech now, and we have this to do. And the year before we started UTech, we had this $1 million surgery, and then we had this and house for done, and a whole bag of something. And I sat there that night, and I was hungry. And I couldn't call mommy because I know she would probably pack up and come Kingston. She would. And I just could not call mom. So I sat there and was like, God, there's no way that I'm going to sit here and be hungry. And I could not, it was in the night, Sunday night. There was nothing to make. It's not like you say you could have just or up and get one tin something. And there was nothing, I had nothing left for that period of time. And funny enough, I said I was just going to drink some water and drop asleep. Sleep it off in the morning. We can probably go to the dorm shop and get something to eat and whatever. And one of my dorm mates called me and she said, Chave, you need to pick up the paper upstairs. Something for dorm. And I said, okay, all right, no problem, I'll go up there. And she said, and I cooked. Just take some. I didn't call her to say I was hungry. I'm not one to advertise. I don't go around begging. I don't. So for her to call me and say, Chave, just take some food out of the pot. Don't worry about how much you take. Just take some. I was like, God. And it may seem small to some people, but he promised to keep me. And the sacrifice that my mom made to give me back to God, I knew it was not by chance. I knew that he had everything sorted out. The surgery that I mentioned earlier, God just had people pouring into my family, and honestly, it was only God. God was the only one that brought me through university. He's the only one that did that. And it's through, thank you guys for being a family to us, thank you. And it's only by his grace and his provision why I'm even standing here. And that is why I have to come every time and give 110%, because he's been faithful. He's been faithful, and his promises are true. What he said is true. If you give him the best, he will open up the windows of heaven and pour down that blessing for you. So I declare that as we seek the kingdom of God, that Matthew 6:33 will come alive. As we seek the kingdom of God above all else and live righteously, that he will give you everything that you need. No need to worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will bring its own worries. I declare that as we offer the best of our wealth, of our service, of our time, of our resources, of ourselves to the kingdom of God, that Proverbs 3 verse 9 to 10 will activate for us. Honor the Lord with your wealth and with the best part of everything you produce. Then he will fill your barns with grain, and your vats will overflow with good wine. I declare that as we obey our God, that his promises in Deuteronomy 28 will be our reward, and the generations after us will reap the same benefits. You will experience these blessings if you obey the Lord your God. Your towns and your fields will be blessed. Your children and your crops will be blessed. The offspring of your herds and flocks will be blessed. Your fruit baskets and breadboards will be blessed. Wherever you go, whatever you do, you will be blessed. His promises are true, and he never fails. Thank you, Lord.
God provides, so why do I worry about my life? When you come to my rescue 1,000 times, every other voice it is a lie. God provides, God provides in ways I can't explain and can't deny. The little that I have he multiplies. Just when I feel he won't show up on time, God provides. He'll come through when the clouds of doubt rain down on you and test everything you thought you knew. Now you finally see what God can do for you. So tonight, close your eyes, there's no more need to fight. Watch God provide. God provides. It's hard to say when there's no food to eat, or what you see feels all that life will be. And will this be another year of misery for me? But my faith can't survive on just things I see, and my feelings can't control my destiny. See, God, I only want what you believe for me. So tonight, close your eyes, there's no more need to fight. Ooh, watch God provide. realize there's no more need to fight. Watch God provide.